Hello, everybody, and we are live. This is Westerly live from Salor Jerry Field. No time to catch up right now. We got Lance Williams with the ball. We are at some live varsity lacrosse action. Bulldogs versus Crusaders here. We are starting live and in action. Fazaro with it now as the Bulldogs cross midfield for the first time. This puppy just got started, folks. We're only 50 seconds into this one. And the Bulldogs pressing on the Crusaders' end. Pass is complete behind the goal. It's going to be Cody with it. He's got Marone open. Looks like he's going to swing it, and he does. And they swing. Williams with it. From far away, the shot deflected. That was a nice stop by the goalie for Prout. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, your only source for Westerly sports, folks. It is beautiful out. It's a Tuesday night. There's nothing better to do than be here tonight. And Williams swings it to Marone. Inside it goes. Cody has it, turns around, shoots, and it's another great stop by the Prout goalie. So that's two quick saves early. Nice job by the Bulldog offense, pressing early, though. Ball has been in, two good shots on goal. And the Bulldogs start with it again behind goal. It's going to be Cody. That is Liam Cody on the defensive end for the Bulldogs, and you will see his brother on the offensive end. And around goes Marone, trying to create something. No-look shot from far away, and it gets deflected away again. So the Prout goalie getting tested early and often. Bulldogs pressing. They came ready to play here today, and they have it again as they swing it. That's number 2 for the Bulldogs, Andrew Petroska. And he swings it over to Williams at the top of the key. And that's Fazaro with his spin move, getting a lot of attention. Wheels back around. Going to have to reset. Loses it real quick, though. 3 Prout Crusaders were there. And Marone comes out with it. And now it's loose again. Fazzaro's going to try to box him out and grab it. And he is forced out of bounds. The call is going to go in favor of the Crusaders. So they will take possession. But the Bulldogs offense pressing. They came out ready for action here today, folks. They've split their last 2 games. They've gone 1-1. They are without starting goalie, Brandon Tallerty. Ryder Cassidy, a sophomore, number 7, standing in and doing a nice job for the Bulldogs. And Prout crosses midfield. The Crusaders to the ground. He goes. This is a physical start, but does complete the pass, so they will press. It's 3-on-3 right now. He moves, and nice contact at the end there. And a shot on goal. Decent little attempt, one-handed he made from almost behind the goal. Nice job in the goal. I don't know if the goalie ever actually even got a piece of it. Nice attempt by the Crusaders. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs defense. Zachary Morin. Matt Garofola. And Aiden Cody. And they swing. Haven't gotten an opportunity to see their offense or how they fly yet. We'll see. Their record's 4-3 coming in. And I will say that they just came off of a starter, and they'll be able to set up their offense here. Williams on the ball. Williams, a great defender, very physical for the Bulldogs. And they swing around, not seeing much space, nobody cutting at the moment. They try to make a move. Unable to do so. That was number 13, Eric Fazaro, on defense. They're behind the goal now. And they swing. Cody steps up, and inside they go, and they get a nice shot and another nice stop by the goalie for the Bulldogs, and it'll reset. Prout got the rebound, and the Crusaders have it again, but a nice job in goal by both squads thus far to start the game. Both offenses on their possession having 3 or 4 attempts to no avail thus far, but The Cobb has it again, and does it get underneath him? And it doesn't. A beautiful save, almost scooped underneath, and he comes away with it. That's Cassidy. So both teams, like I said, with 3 or 4 attempts, both goalies playing great. And that's Fazaro with the ball crossing midfield already, and they press. And an open shot, they get Cody. Nice shot by the Bulldogs. Score! It's number 42, Liam Cody. We went a few seconds late, but we are on time now. Westerly.live, bringing it to you live. 1-0 Bulldogs. Like I said, both teams right off the initial scrum came out firing. Both multiple shots on goal, getting their own offensive rebounds. And the Bulldogs right there, fast break right down the field. Great job by Eric Fazaro getting it down the field. Great vision for him to get it to Cody. Cody planted himself beautifully in front of the goal. Nice turnaround shot, and the Bulldogs have a quick lead. 7:24 left here in the first. Both teams are huddling up. There's going to be a timeout on the field. I do believe that would be Prout. I see no reason for Westerly calling the timeout. But I have all sorts of news in the wide world of Westerly sports here I'm going to get to throughout the game when there's a little breaks in the action or between quarters, because right now there hasn't been a second break since we've started. Bulldogs coming off of a loss, but a 1-1 record in their past 2 games. And they seem like a new team. They really do. They're energized. They've been playing throughout. Offense is obviously quick striking, just like we just saw. And they're getting contributions from around, all around the team. And the whistle from the officials to both teams ready to break and hit the field again. So as the teams break and the Bulldogs will get set up, it'll be Williams in the middle, no doubt. As I said, he was physical. He's the most physical player on the team. Yep. In the middle we'll go. The whistle, and it's up. Williams is going to come up. No, he doesn't come up with a bunch of dirt comes up. Still on the ground, and we have a whistle. It's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. So after all of that, a big chunk of grass came up. I thought it was the ball. But the Bulldogs will start with it, and they are going to press to start. Let's see what they set up. I'm excited at this new offense here. Williams has it, and he swings to the far side. That's number 8 with it, Michael Carrero, senior. And Marone swings it. And Prout is going to take possession. Bulldogs playing the field on defense, and they're right up on the goalie now. Makes a spin move just to get loose. And Bulldogs will press the field. On attack on offense and pressing on defense. Ball on the ground, ball up in the air and loose. Scooped up, nice job by the Crusader, but a whistle, and that's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs off sides. And the Bulldogs will take possession in the Crusaders' third, and they're going to start with it. That's number 23 for the Bulldogs, Braden Caradillo, the senior. And he swings it. It is behind the goal now. And that is going to be number 42 for the Bulldogs. Liam Cody, often set behind the goal, swings to Marone, to Williams. He was going to take a shot. Crusaders stepped up. He held back and now swings it. It's going to be number 23 with the ball. That's Braden Kidney again. Steps up, pops back, and swings. Prochaska to Cody. Cody again behind the goal. Coming out of the shade, and Marone with it. Running foul, underhand shot, and stoned by the goalie. Nice job by the Crusaders goalie. Having a good game, having given up the only goal so far, but has about 4 saves in the meantime. So the Bulldogs still pressing the field. And look at the defense all the way down. He does not make it easy to get down that field, Williams. Let me tell you, it's a painful trip. I don't envy them. And up on defense, nice job. That's number 11 on defense for the Bulldogs, Zachary Morin. And the Bulldogs came to play here today. Physical lacrosse on the field at Salor Jerry Field, folks. And the Bulldogs with it. And now the Crusaders are going to play the field. And they're going to get the errant pass, and they're going to take over. The unforced error by the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can make up for it here on defense. Momentum was surely in their favor. Let's see if the Crusaders can quell that. Nice pass to the inside, completed. But the Bulldogs do a great job of crashing on defense. Nice job of the Bulldogs. That was Garofalo and Cody on defense, and the Bulldogs taking it up the far side. That's Williams, who can take a beating as well. Ball came loose, and that's going to go in favor, out of bounds off the Bulldogs, in favor of the Crusaders. So now defense is stepping up, and neither team can get into the other team's third here. You don't get much better weather. There is some wind down on the field. Temperature is beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. And we got a full week for you, folks. We got some major baseball action, a couple of games, and a shot. And nice job by Cassidy, the Bulldogs goalie, the save. Quick shot, one-timer by the Crusaders. Nice pass, turn, and shot, and a good shot on goal saved by the Bulldogs. And they hold their 1-0 lead. Both goalies playing well. They really are. Bulldogs offensively playing better than I've seen. Another pass intercepted. This is becoming a problem, and this is going to be another shot on goal right in his face, and the score for the Crusaders. Too many errors trying to get out of their own zone, the Bulldogs. That wasn't the first time. That was actually the third time at least the defense got intercepted. Fourth time maybe, I'm remembering back here now, that the Bulldogs' defensive pass trying to just get it to somebody to get it across midfield got either intercepted or went awry, and the Crusaders picked up every one of them, finally being able to take advantage of the Bulldogs' unforced error and tying things up at 1 here. So we're back level at 1. Williams at midfield. Bulldogs are going to have to correct that, and Williams comes up with it quickly, and he takes off. The varsity quarterback knows how to run with the ball and knows how to take you down. Now Marone has it. Behind the goal we go. Cody with it. Into the trees he goes. Backs up a little bit, and Petrashka will have it. He's been over on that side a little quiet so far. Hits the cutting Bulldog shot on goal. Nice attempt. Big save, but the deflection goes in for the Bulldogs. And that is going to be Lance Williams on the goal. Oh, he's on the spot. Mike Carrero is getting credited with a goal correction. I'll see on the replay. Nice job on deflection, rebound, goal for the Bulldogs. That wasn't tied for long. The Bulldogs' offensive attack jumps back into gear, and the score is now 2-1. Midfield we go. Williams has it. The whistle, and we're live in. Prout comes up with this one. Until Williams steals it, picks his pocket right away. Williams having a great game so far. It takes it right into the Crusaders zone, finds Marone on the wing. Marone finds Cody. Instead of going into the shade, and that's where he heads, he does. Petrashka's is intended, and he's going to scoop it up. Has possession now. And to Williams it goes across. To Marone, who can do just about anything with it. He goes with the Cody. Back to Marone it goes. And he's going to center things. Williams almost takes a shot, swings it to Petrashka. Pump fake, he attacks. 2 moves, shot on goal, and out of bounds it goes. Bulldogs will maintain possession. Prout goalie came to play, the Crusaders goalie. He's got some saves today, folks. And the Bulldogs offense has got some shots on goal. We came with 1 ball today, so we're a little bit delayed. This production brought to you in part by McQuaid's Ace Hardware, Wireless Zone, and Strategia. We've retrieved it, and now we're back in action, so I don't want to miss anything while the Bulldogs are threatening. We have Marone with it. He swings it to Williams. I don't know. It just feels like there's intensity in the air. We're getting in the down stretch, folks, of the spring season. And behind the goal, Cody attacks to Marone. It comes loose. Marone's going to try to chase it down, and does. When they got away with stepping out of bounds, either way, he's got it. He's going to rotate towards the center. And he swings it. Petrashka has it. 1 move into attack again. 2 moves. Takes a little contact. Another shot just like the last one. And the same result. He said the Crusader goalie maintains possession. Nice job he's having. Proud fighting for it at midfield. Bulldogs making fight for every inch. I love it offensively and defensively. The Bulldogs are going to take it over. No, they're not. I didn't think so. Williams wanted to. He tried to take one real quick. The Bulldogs are going to have to retreat here. They thought they had it. But the Crusaders are going to start a little bit slower than I would have thought. I would have thought start on attack. Bulldogs in transition. They don't. What do I know? They're on the wing with it now. Trailing 2-1, 2:25 to go. First quarter of play, folks. South Jerry Field, Bulldogs Varsity Lacrosse. We go from here to baseball. Then we take a day. Then we go back to baseball. Then we got some Saturday night softball. A week of excitement for you, folks. And a shot on goal. This time they connect. Good passing by the Crusaders from about 4 feet away. They tie this thing right back up. Neither team budging here. Both offenses are pressing. Both goalies have saves, their numbers of saves. But when there's that many shots on goal, you know, the numbers eventually are going to give. So back to the middle we go. Williams, I do believe, no, there's going to be somebody else there. We have a double digit. I'm going to tell you who when he stands back up. And fighting for it, it's on the ground, number 19 for the Bulldogs, Joe Gervasini. The captain, just couldn't see the number, always know the name. He's always on the spot. And the whistle, Bulldogs have it. Gervasini to Petrosha, who's attacked the past 2 times. He's made a couple moves. He's endured some contact. He's put shots on the goal from near goal, down 10 feet and in, but both times the Crusaders goalie was up to it. So Williams with it. Bulldogs are swinging pretty quickly there. And that's Gervasini with it now, the addition here to the swing, which is going to definitely make the Bulldogs offense even more threatening. And the swing move behind the goal. Nice little maneuver. Cody tried to catch him sleeping, had the bottom right in his radar. Rebound goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs should maintain possession here, and do. And the pass is picked off, or it's on the ground, and it's going to be scooped by the Crusaders. It is. Bulldogs, man, they're making them fight. It's loose, and the Crusaders have to back up with it on D. And finally, they complete a pass on the far side. They're across midfield, a little bit of speed on the far side with whoever has it there for the Crusaders. Numbers are near impossible with those colors. Right up to the goalie goes and shoots and scores. Need a little contact there, buddy. The Bulldogs defense kind of let him in a little bit close, but there really was no transition. There was not much going against him. He took it the length from about midfield all the way in by himself. Didn't endure really any contact. I don't know really where to place the blame. That's a tough save to make, and that's 2 in a row real quick for the Crusaders, who now have the lead for the first time again since it was 1-0. We're right back at it. Gervasini at midfield. We move forward. No blame to be taken. Bulldogs offense proves they hit a play, so there's more than 2 goals to be put up today. Ball still loose. Crusaders do come away with it here, or are trying to. Gervasini on defense. Bulldogs defending the length of the field, and from behind, Crusaders maintain contact. And they're going with it. They make the pass to the far side. He makes a move and spin, and they're going to reset. And that's exactly what they do. Back towards a deep part of their third. And a pushback. That's all they needed in the last special, what you just saw. That's all they needed to do, what Gervasini just did. Obviously, he was on offense there, so he was on attack, so he wasn't in position. But whoever was, just that little bit of contact would have disrupted him. And this is the man who scored the last goal. And he's going to come up and shoot again and connect. Upper right. And it was the defense. Gervasini was in his vision. Goalie was there. Tough spot to stop. Top right. That is 3 scores in about a minute, folks. So, boy, now the momentum quickly to the side of the Crusaders. Man, I don't know if I'm bad luck or what, but every time I'm up in this booth, at the end of quarters, it seemed quarters and halves. It seems like the Bulldogs fall victim and a timeout is called. And you know the Bulldog coach wanted to wait until the end of the first quarter and didn't want to waste the timeout. There's only 26 seconds left. But when you've given up 3 goals, you just had a 2-1 lead with 2:26 on the board, and now there's 26 on the board and you're losing 4-2. A timeout is clearly your only option. You got to let the players take a deep breath, go out. Honestly, your goal is here with 26 seconds not to give up another goal. Go on attack on offense and physical on D. I mean, I think their third goal, they could have been a little bit more physical with maybe. That fourth one, this guy is just on the money right now. And I do believe that it's Brady Banner. Maroon on black aren't the most efficient numbers. I got to be honest with you. But moving forward here, we're going to have another break in about 26 seconds. That's what's remaining in the first quarter. Live from Salwa-Jerry Field. We'll reintroduce now that we've all had 1 second to catch our breath, but we're not going to catch it long because I'm going to keep bringing it at you all week long. It's Tuesday. We got baseball Wednesday. We got baseball Friday. We got softball, prime time, Saturday night, Salwa-Jerry Field. We're covering it all. It's the home stretch, folks. Playing every game matters for the playoffs, playoff seeding. Everything matters moving forward. The talk of the town right now is baseball and softball team quietly, senior list, I'm telling you, not a senior on the team, and they're sitting at 8-3. We're going to talk about them. I got articles about their last 3 games, what a story they're putting together this year, the future so bright for that squad. Volleyball team coming together in the home stretch, but the here and now, Salwa-Jerry Field. Williams back at midfield. He's had a breath. And we're going to wait for the whistle and get started. There we go here. We're under 20 seconds, and Williams is going to come up with it for the Bulldogs. And away he's going to go. He's got two defenders, and he makes the move towards the sideline, takes the contact, no problem breaking those two defenders. And Maroon has it. They got time. They have 15 seconds. He's going to attack. And he's got three guys there. He's going to keep moving, and he's going to swing it to Prout. They complete the pass, the spin move. There's a little bit of room, shot on goal, and they put it in! And I'm not bad luck. They did it. Under a half a minute, the Bulldogs put it on the board. Slowly quelling the momentum of the Crusaders. What a call on the timeout by the Bulldogs coaching staff to come out and in 20 seconds break the little streak. 4-3 game, totally different vibe now and aura on the field. They can breathe between quarters as long as they can hold up for 6 seconds. Can they? Williams at midfield for the Bulldogs. It's a race for 6 seconds and it's counting. And back it goes. That's what the Bulldogs wanted to see, and that's going to do it. Clock is not running. Let me see what happens here. We're waiting on the officials' whistle, and there it is, folks. That's the end of the first quarter. And I know I sound excited, and I am. We're losing. But, hey, we just broke a 3-goal streak. The Crusaders had scored about 3 goals in about 2-minute span. Bulldogs call a timeout with 26 seconds left, which normally would be ill-advised, but they had no choice. The Crusaders were at momentum. They were running and gunning, and sometimes you got to just give your players a breath. They do. They call some kind of offensive they put some kind of offensive play together, and they put a goal on the board, bringing themselves within only 1 goal. The score here from Salvador Jerry Field, folks, Bulldogs 3, Prout, Exeter West Greenwich Co-op. Crusaders have 4. And in the meantime, this production is brought to you in part by Remy Cycles, bicycle sales and service in downtown Westerly, 53 Railroad Avenue, cycling accessories, clothing, safety gear, the latest in electronic bike technology, stellar customer service, everything needed to enjoy your cycling adventures. Teddy's Toy is also located in downtown Westerly at 53 Railroad Avenue. Modern toys, classic toys, board games, model building, stuffed animals. Valenti Subaru sales and service located at Dunn's Corners, Westerly RI. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Service with honesty, integrity, and a smile are the cornerstones our business is built upon. That is Valenti Subaru, and there is the whistle, folks. So the Bulldogs come together, sticks up. The Crusaders are taking the field, and here they come. They come out fired up. They're ready to play, folks, and so am I. I didn't get to any of the news about the rest of the week or about the goings-on around the world of sports here in Westerly, but we'll have plenty of time. We have a lot of excitement right in front of us here, folks. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. Lisa upstairs behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We'll be at Similori Field for some Bulldog baseball. Folks, they're 14-1, undefeated in the division. I believe it's 13-0. Talk of the town possibly at the moment. Quietly, people are hearing about them. I'll tell you what I've seen, and they've got me convinced. But here we go. Crusaders have the ball. Behind the goal. Into the shadow of the trees, far corner. And they swing. That is number 9 with it. And the shot. Tough angle. Deflected away. Not sure who deflected it. I know it was a Bulldog, so the Crusaders will chase down our 1 ball. And we're going to get ready, get the whistle, and we're live again. From the top. The swing in front of the goal. Good job of the Bulldogs defense. They really have been doing a nice job. Covering the middle, attacking, physicality. One little, but the Crusaders are proving. Look at the pile up we have behind the goal here. Who comes away with it? It was 4-2, the number. Somehow the 2 wins and comes up with it and then loses it. And it's a chase in the corner here. And it's a down goes a couple players. Ball comes loose again. And the Crusaders are going to come up with it. And they throw a pass across field and shot on goal, out of bounds. They stopped by Cassidy of the Bulldogs. He stayed focused, knew something could pop up. Somehow the Crusaders came out with that. I'm not sure. They were outnumbered, but they got a shot on goal. Anyway, a lot of shots on goal, both teams here. That's what I'm telling you, full of excitement. No time to talk about really anything else. You think both of these teams are undefeated at the moment. High-quality lacrosse we're watching right now here, folks, Salvador Jerry Field. If you can't be here, then that's why we are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, your only source, folks, for Westerly sports. And they press. They're behind the goal. Coming around, and they're rotating around. Little contact. They swing it. Attack, shot, goal. Cassidy again to the stop. Comes up in the hands of the Crusaders again. Another save for Cassidy. Shot on goal from far away. And it goes off Cassidy. I believe it was him again. And nice job he was doing on goal. And the Crusaders really are accurate with their shots. They're putting them between the posts. Cassidy, the goalie, doing a nice job stepping in for the injured Brandon Tallardy. Cassidy, only a sophomore, has it now, and the Bulldogs take possession. So it must have been deflected by a Crusader.
Oh.
And Gervasini with it. He's taking it the length.
Okay, got it.
And oftentimes unstoppable by the defenders. Also a very physical player. To Petrashka behind the goal to Cody. Swinging quickly to Marone. Underhand. 100 miles an hour, about a bit to the right. And the Crusaders are going to come up with it. And the goalie has it. I hear a whistle. And that is going to be against, I do believe, the Crusaders. The Bulldogs should take possession here. I hope they do, and they're going to. It's going to be Marone from the far corner, folks. So that infraction is going to give the Bulldogs a nice opportunity here on offense. They're trailing 4-3, 9:30 left, second quarter. Petrashka with it, and he can do a lot, folks. And he tries to center it to the back. I open my mouth now. Williams chasing it down. And he gets it, and he'll turn and run. You don't want to get in his way. You don't want to get in Fazzaro's way. You don't want to get in Gervasini's way. Their midfield attack, very physical players. And the offense swings. Cody has it. That's Liam Cody. Brother Aiden on defense. I should clarify more often. Number 42 is Liam. And now Marone with it, making moves, trying to find a spot. Nice defense by the Crusaders. Not even a little lane to shoot. I got a great angle of his vision lines, and there weren't any. Bulldogs going to start over from behind the goal. So they get a fresh start. No, I'm done. Shot from Chaska. Beautiful shot. What a save by the Crusader goalie. To the low left. Down he went. Low right pocket. Great aim by Petrashka. Can't do better than that offensively. But the Bulldogs are going to come up with it. That's Garafola on defense with it. Done a nice job here collapsing today on defense on whoever has it. And now Gervasini has it so quickly. The Bulldogs on the attack again. No time to worry. No time to whine. They got the ball again. Petrashka with it. 8:13 to go here in the second quarter. The Crusaders goalie having a great game. Score 4-3. Likewise for the Bulldogs. Both offenses putting pressure on that pass out of bounds. And that might, that's going to thwart that opportunity for the Bulldogs. And the Crusaders will take over, and they're going to run. Midfield whistle ran a little too quick, but they are going to try to move, I have a feeling. Official stands in back here, and he's going to let everyone set up, and here we go. 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. 4 for the Crusaders, 3 for the Bulldogs, and he picks his pocket. And there we go. I was just telling you the difference, and there's his brother, Aiden Cody, and pass intended for Petrashka is picked off by the Crusaders. And they thwart that opportunity. So back come the Crusaders. Loose ball on the ground. Number 9 has it. And he flips it forward to number 16. This man right here puts a lot of shots on goal. And a quick pass, one-timer. It was to the left. Nice stick save. Wasn't between the posts. Nice save by the Cassidy, who has it. Being pressured behind the goal. Swings it to the far corner. And cross midfield. Williams goes with it. And Liam Cody with it now for the Bulldogs. You find him behind goal very often. Seems like he's heading to his nest, but you never know. He tries to move forward, spin, and there's a whistle. And that is going to be a lost ball, and the Crusaders are going to get that one. So I lost possession somewhere along the way there. So both teams right now, any excitement, they're starting off. No, they didn't lose possession. Bulldogs will have possession here. And it's going to be Marone on the far side, number 5, the senior captain. Always in good shape when it's in his hands. He knows what to do with it, where to do it. They're pretty much collapsing on him with 3 guys whenever he has it. And up comes a nice pass to the inside. That's Cody, turnaround shot. And another huge save by the Crusader goalie. Man, is he having a day. Bulldogs working hard. You got an average goalie out there, and I'm talking average goalie. Bulldogs have 6 easy. They could have more. This guy is having a heck of a game here thus far, but the Bulldogs are going to keep pressing. And nice physicality by the Bulldog defender. That was number 23, Braden Caradillo. And loose ball midfield. Williams in the scrum. You're not going to get away with that without some contact. Number 23 for the Bulldogs in the middle of it all as well. And that's Caradillo again. And come away with the Crusaders. He's all alone. He's going to run. One defender, pass, and unable to complete it, the Crusaders, and it trickles into the far corner. They're going to keep possession, but they had a real chance on a one-timer there and a quick shot close to the goal, and due to the errant pass, the Bulldogs are fortunate. We have Garafola on the ball, and they reset quite often when those numbers step up to the ball, 3-2 that is. They step back and reset their offense. From far away, the shot, thinking maybe he was sleeping. I'm not thinking he's been sleeping all day. Ill-advised, really, but they're going to take possession again. I do believe it went off a Bulldog somewhere along the way. Got a multiple player substitution on the field here with 5:55 to go. No goals here in the second quarter, folks. Goalless. Halfway through exactly. I just noticed 6 minutes done, and no goals on the board. All 7 scored in the first. We are live in the second quarter of action. Sallow Jerry Field, Varsity Bulldog Lacrosse. They trail by only 1. The Crusaders underhanded shot from a nearly impossible angle. And I told you they were very accurate with their shots. And I was a kid and check out the replay. And you don't even think there's an angle there, the low left corner. I don't know how you stop that. Beautiful shot, and they've been doing it all day long. Some nice saves to prevent the number from being higher. The score now 5 for the Crusaders, 3 for the Bulldogs. If they give them that many opportunities, the number's going to come up because, like I said, they're not just throwing it at them. They're making it difficult on the Bulldog goalie. Bulldog defense has been there all day. They were there as well. In the middle of the field here, 5:48, only a 2-goal deficit. Gervasini this time. He gets equal product from both players, both just as physical as each other, Williams and Gervasini. Gervasini, the senior captain. Williams, multi-sport junior. Seems like a captain on the field, plays like a captain, most physical Bulldog probably. Definitely for a junior, just have confidence when his numbers got it to set things up. Marone has it to the inside again to Cody, turnaround shot, and they match it! And there it goes. Finally, the Bulldogs on the board here in the second quarter of play. Just over the halfway mark. As soon as I open my mouth, I say it's halfway through. 6 minutes. There was 5:55 to go. There is now 5:22. So when I opened my mouth 33 seconds ago, the Crusaders have since scored and the Bulldogs have since matched it. So I got to really be quiet here. I don't know which way things are going to happen, but the Bulldogs answer the Crusaders score. We're back to a 1-goal game here, folks. Anybody's game. Bulldogs came to play. Prout coming in 4-3. Everything to play for. Playoff seeding at stake for Prout, for the Crusaders, for this co-op squad. I don't need to call them Prout just alone. Prout EWG Crusaders. They're playing, like I said, this is the home stretch. If you're a senior, this is the home stretch in your career. So you know that you're counting down the game. This means so much to all these young men who played all their lives together. So I don't want to get all sappy. It's still early, but there's a month left of this, folks. That's it. And we're going to bring it live to you if you can't be here. So tune in before you don't have the same guys on the field not to see anymore. And midfield, we have it. That's number 9. Williams swings to Petrashka, and the pass to the middle. Gervasini with it from behind. Ball comes loose, and the Crusaders fight over midfield. Williams making his work his way. He spins back inside, and Petrashka on D now, and they're going to pass to midfield. Pass goes loose, and Bulldogs try to scoop it up, and they are finally able to. That's going to be Aiden Cody with it, and he is going to take it to midfield. Big body on defense, flips it forward. Anyone's ball, though, and Petrashka uses his small body very well, positioning, and that almost prevented a turnover, but at least it moved the ball downfield, turned into a turnover anyway. But at least it's not at midfield. So the Crusaders have it. Bulldogs playing full field press, whatever you call it. Spins back in, the Crusaders making it work hard with the contact. I love the play on the field. All clean play. They play to the limits, as you see right there. You're playing till the whistle. Everything's in bounds. He makes you work for every inch when he is on the field. That's Lance Williams, folks. And you're going to watch him in the fall, too. He's going to lead the football team. His hands on the pigskin, folks, at quarterback. Here and now, it's spring. And shot on goal. And the Crusaders answer one-on-one, no one in the middle. They're able to maneuver a break from about the 12-foot mark, and it's a one-timer pass turnaround. No, Cody was almost there, couldn't get back on time. So the full field press comes back to bite the Bulldog, because what that does is that misplaces your defense. And it's not the defender's fault. It's the honestly, it's the strategy. It's the layout of the defense. If you're told to follow this guy wherever he goes, you're going to go there, and the offense is going to run you off like they just did. And well, if they're smart, and they're going to create a one-on-one position, and they did that, and with the one-timer, turns into a quick answer. So with no goals in the first 6 minutes, we've had a 3-goal burst here in the last 2. And right now it is a 6-4 game, anybody's game. And again, see, there's a little opening here. The Bulldogs really got to set up on D-back. I don't think they should be crashing everybody on defense. They got to let their 3 defenders get back a little bit quicker. What the Crusaders are doing is running them out. And now is when the Bulldogs are at their best, to be honest with you. You have Garofola back there. He's a body to get by. He reads the ball. He's quick. He gets in passing lanes. You have Cody back there. He's a huge body. They're both very physical players. But if you run them off, if you're able to run them off because you're in man-to-man, and then there's nobody back there, and it takes one quick pass in the middle, and bang, you're right in front of the goalie, shooting the ball at 100 miles an hour wherever you want. And that's not out of me. Out of bounds, they did put a shot up, but it wasn't near the goal. Deflected by the Bulldogs. So the Crusaders have it in the shadows of the trees. And they come around from behind the goal. They'll wrap around, tough angle again. Tried that, scored the lower left pocket last time. This time he was going high right. Cassidy wasn't having it. I don't think his accuracy was having it either. That's a tough thing to do, but he did try to go to the well twice. And the Bulldogs escape. Crusaders with it. And they will start their offense as they reset back. 6-4 here, folks. 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. Sallow, Jerry Field. Bulldogs trail only by 2. Been a back-and-forth match. This is anybody's game, and on D right there. Garofola with the defense and a whistle. Not sure what the whistle's for, but nice play defensively. And there's going to be a substitution after that. The Crusaders look like they're going to maintain possession. Not sure exactly what the whistle was. Regardless, Bulldogs set up defensively. Officials calling over. And they're completing a substitution is what they were doing. They were kind of giving the Bulldogs time. And that's the angle. They love that angle. Same shot, third time. Talk about going right back to the well again. That time, it was the same exact spot, the lower left pocket. They tried to tuck it in. Unable to do it here. They did the first time, but the Bulldogs trio on defense and Cassidy have not fallen for it the second or third in a row they've tried now. And this time, them farther away, and this time Cassidy, it's a net save on the stick. Nice job by Cassidy. Nice job by the Bulldog defense. So what's worked, they're trying to go to it every time. The Bulldogs are adjusting. And with a turnover, Crusaders have it in. Quick shot on goal that time. And the save by the Bulldogs, I do believe. No, that was just an errant shot. Bulldogs are going to take possession. Let me see what happens. And yes, they are. So the shot was wild. Bulldogs take possession. And that is Fazaro. Passes it up midfield. Here we go. And we're across midfield. Crusader defender fell. No, that was an offensive player. I was going to see if they had numbers. And Pachaka with it now as he circles back behind the goal. Under 2 minutes, trailing only by 2. And Marone has it. Only one man stepped up on him. I wonder if they're going to use that. And they flip to the far side. Cody with it. And that is Williams taking orders from the coach. And Cody has it. And now we're running the play. What plays he got written up here? He did come out of a timeout with a great play, whatever it was. Worked last time. This isn't a timeout, but you can't communicate when you have that much time. And he makes a move. Williams inside. Brings up 3 defenders and takes the shot. Nice save by the Crusader goalie. Did he come to play? And they are fighting him from behind. There's 1 Crusader and 3 Bulldogs from behind. And finally, the Bulldogs able to come up with it. This time it's Fazaro. Always in the mix, Fazaro. Let me tell you, only a sophomore, folks. We're going to watch number 13 for 2 more years, and I really don't talk about him enough. But, man, he's got a future ahead of him. He's nice shot on goal, good save by the Crusader goalie. And a turnaround shot on goal attempt by Marone. It's going to turn into a 47 seconds left. They've proven that's more than enough time. The Bulldogs, I don't know why they're up in full. They should set up defensively. Crusaders have outrun everybody. And they are running now. Bulldogs defense will have time to set up, and they seem to be almost set up now. And we're down to 30 seconds here. And they swing. Now, Crusaders have it in the near corner. I'll get back to Fazaro after the quarter. And they swing. And ball's popped up and down, doesn't know where it is. The Crusaders do come up with it, down on time now, though. They're down to 10 seconds. And they're going to go for one last shot here. Bulldogs going to have to step up physically. Don't let them get up within 3-4 feet of the goal. And they're going to go attack the goal here with a quick flip inside. A nice physical. What a hit by Williams. And they come up, and it's too late. The horn goes off. That is going to end the quarter. And what a hit by Williams to end the quarter. I told you, folks, I was just talking about him all day long. And he showed you why he is on the field. Well, that's not the only reason he's on the field, multiple reasons. But why you don't want the ball when you're near him, I should say. So, it's halftime, folks. We got a 10-minute break. What a half of play we've seen. Prout, EWG, Crusaders 6. The Bulldogs here with 4. Both teams firing on all cylinders, really, from what I'm seeing. Both teams defensively are quelling the other team's offense from time to time, but offensively they're pressing. Shots on goal. The physicality on the Bulldogs end between Williams, between Gervasini, and between Fazaro in the middle, and then you have the Bulldogs defense doing a nice job squeezing. That's why there's only 2 goals in the second quarter that's been given up. They gave up 4 of those goals in the first quarter. So they made an adjustment between quarters, gave up half the amount of goals, and hopefully they stay with that. They were exploited a little bit, I think, when they press the entire field. The speed of the Crusaders gives them the one-on-one opportunity with the goalie maybe a little bit too often, but what do I know? That being said, I'm going to catch my breath for a second, then I'm going to bring you around the world of sports here in Westerly while we're on break. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We will be right back.
I can hear you. I'm good, how are you? I almost got blown off that feature I was standing on. Come on. Yeah, the sun is, I can't get cameras. I don't go down.
I've seen like all the pieces of it, but I've seen the actual
Welcome back, everybody, live from Sal Augeri Field, Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you some Bulldog Varsity Lacrosse action. We have a great game going, folks. If you haven't seen the first half, you've missed one heck of a half. There's been offense, there's been defense, there's been hitting, there's been everything, and right now we have only a 2-goal deficit. Both teams have held leads. Neither team's out of this. Let me tell you right now, the Bulldogs are not out of this one. I'll tell you what, the Crusaders goalie came to play today. He's made some unbelievable saves, as the Bulldog goalie as well. In the meantime here, while we are at break, I'm going to go around the world of Westerly sports here a little bit. I'm going to start with baseball because you can't ignore what they're doing. The murmurs around town. I'm going to bring you back a couple games. And the story of the day was Jack Tenuta. This is May 8th as he pitched past rival Charahoe. He pitched a 5-hit complete game shutout, and the Bulldogs down Charahoe 3-0 in a Division II game on Monday. He threw Tenuta on the season, Jack Tenuta here. He's a sophomore. He's 5-0 with an ERA of .57. He's got 43 strikeouts, 37 innings, and 1 save. So 5-0 with a save in 7 appearances. That's just fantastic. Those numbers are beyond belief coming out of a sophomore. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about him in the next article. And the Bulldogs stand at 14-1 and 12-0 overall in Division II. And they host the Chargers tomorrow, folks. 6 p.m. at Westerly Field, and we're going to be there, folks. We're going to bring you all the action live. So it's going to be the Charahoe Chargers, the rivals, and they're going to come back, and they're going to be thirsty for me because they're going to want revenge on this Bulldog team. Bulldogs unbeaten in the league. They want to maintain, they want to stay that way for certain in first place. And now I got a little bit of more Bulldog news dating back here, one game. On May 4th, the Bulldogs, I just had to read this article about him. Tenuta, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Gorman, yet another home run, 2 doubles, and 3 RBIs. The 2 of them powered the Bulldogs to a win. Greg Gorman and Jack Tenuta hit back-to-back home runs in the 5th inning, and Westerly topped West Warwick 7-3. And the next batter was Shep Simmons. He apparently followed with a double off the top of the fence. He almost hit 3 in a row. So Tenuta hit a 2-run homer in the 4th inning to left field for his 2nd home run of the day and his 3rd on the season. In that game, this is another reason I'm getting to it, Dean Pons Jr. pitched all 7 innings, striking out 12. He allowed 2 earned runs on 4 hits and 1 walk. He, as in Dean Pons Jr., is 5-0 with 56 strikeouts in 31 innings and an ERA of 0.68. Those numbers are for real, folks. 5-0, 56 strikeouts, 31 innings and an ERA of 0.68. I've seen him. He is for real, folks. And I'm going to jump over to Athlete of the Week. Nominated Athlete of the Week, and I kind of printed out the what should be the results. But Dean Pons Jr. was nominated not for that effort, folks. That effort right there should have got him in. It's for this effort. This is what I saw live, and I'll never see again. And I didn't realize that until I kind of went home and absorbed it and watched the replay. And I'm sure he did too, and that's something that he can treasure because he struck out 14 batters, folks, in a 5-inning win and made a diving stop on a grounder and threw out the runner for the final 15th out of the game. He allowed 1 hit and walked 2, so he made 15 outs, struck out 14 guys, diving stop for the 15th out, made every out essentially on the field, and he has 44% of the vote going into the final, so that's going to be announced tomorrow. That's Dean Pons Jr. Congratulations goes out to him. So I got you caught up with the baseball team. There's still softball and there's still volleyball, and I'm going to get you caught up to them. But we got lacrosse. It looks like we're going to get back started, and I'm not going to rush my time with them, so there's definitely between quarters. In the meantime, I'm going to let you know that second half action, this production is brought to you in part by McQuaid's Ace Hardware, Wireless Zone, and Stratedia. The Bulldogs take the field. The Crusaders take the field. The start of the second half just moments away. Williams in the middle came fired up, ready to play, playing physical lacrosse. Always does, I don't really mean today, but coming to the near side for the Bulldogs, number 19, Joe Gervasini. On the far side, the sophomore, Eric Fazzaro, we were speaking of earlier. The sophomore plays just about every minute on the field and is as physical, and he's going to grow into a monster. 2 more years to play. God, I can't wait to watch him grow. And now with possession, the Crusaders, they're moving at a fast pace, but they roll back and let people set up. So we're going to set up for the first time here. The Crusaders on offense. They tag out, literally. And a quick pass, quick shot. They weren't really setting up for that long, trying to get them sleeping. They catch the rebound from behind the goal, wrap back around. They're pressing. I know, number 11 on defense for the Bulldogs. Zachary Morin steps up. He's on the ball. Pick set up. He rotates around, stays with it. Gervasini on the ball for the Bulldogs. Cody on the far side if they swing it. And is he gonna take it? Spin move, shoots from far off. And it goes off, I do believe, number 11 of the Bulldogs. That's Zachary Morin. So the Crusaders will start over again. They're rifling from long range. They're not connecting from that distance, haven't all day. They've had some unbelievable shots from inside. They really have. I'm not going to discredit the squad by any means. If you let them inside of like 6, 7, 8 feet, under 10 feet, I'll even say, they know where they're putting it, and they put it in a difficult spot. And right there, low right side, low right pocket, off Cassidy, nice job covering it. Then they go for like the lower left, lower right, up left, up right. Obviously, that's what every team wants to go for, but they hit their mark. So you really got to either step in as a defender and get a piece of it, or hope for a tough save to be made on Cassidy's end. He's kept his team in the game. The defense has kept him in the game, so the offense now needs to jump in here. 10:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. No scores yet in the second half, and Crusaders really the only team with possession thus far. And they from the inside turn around, seeing if they can catch the Bulldogs sleeping. They get the rebound. They're going to run around, wrap around, jump shot, and score. Impressive score by the Crusaders. As he wraps around, the Bulldogs collapse. The jump shot, one-handed. Nice shot. You really can't discredit him whatsoever. And that is Brady Banner of the Crusaders. So they push it to a 3-goal lead. 10 minutes to go here in the third. Trust me, all is not lost. Still a lot of life left in this Bulldogs. Like Bulldogs just got to press on offense a little bit. Got to get the ball to the other side of the field. Otherwise, you know the Crusaders, they're going to be tough. That was a nearly impossible shot to stop. If you let him get in that close, and I don't say let him like that. That was a great offensive job and nice play coming in. That whistle's going to go against a little bit of excessive contact, but I like the aggressive play. That's why it's only a change of possession, because it's part of the game. And it's part of the game that the Bulldogs need to use right here and push him off track, and they try to. Nice job there by catching up as Morin forcing him behind the goal. Bulldogs almost gave up an easy shot on goal there. They rebounded defensively nicely. But right there, they have the defense so far out. That is Garofalo way up top, and I think that's what the Crusaders want to see. I really do. And the shot from far away, I don't know if that's ill-advised or not. Either way, it ends up being the Crusaders' nice aim from a distance. I got to tell you that, and Cassidy ends up with it. And now Prout has it, and the Bulldogs are pressing. So they're going to push forward with possession, quick flip forward, and it is going to hopefully end up in Maroon's possession, but the Bulldogs can't complete the pass. It would have been a quick pass, quick shot. They had the advantage. Out of it, I believe, is Cody. And he turns around and lets them set up from the top. To the top, Gervasini. To the right side, 3 Crusaders in the way. Prout has it. He flips it to the back. Maroon with it in the shade behind the goal. And quick flip to Cody. They have swapped positions, where now Maroon is behind the goal and Cody is in front. And a lost possession with no shots on goal for the Bulldogs, as they're making it really difficult for the Crusaders to get up the field. Let me tell you, they are all over it, and there's still no possession. The Bulldogs have it. That is Fazzaro, and he gets pushed to the ground from behind, no whistle. But if I'm praising contact and I'm rooting for contact on one side, I'm not going to cry about it on the other. So the Crusaders have it, nevertheless. Shot from a distance again, and they are shooting from the moon, 3-point territory, I guess. That's several times this third quarter that they have done that. That has not been their key to success. But they're definitely keeping Cassidy awake. From behind the goal, wrapping around quick. And the jump shot again, and what? position does he put that in? Did he use his left this time? Oh my God, check the replay around. No, he just did a reverse, backwards, no-look scoop to the top left corner. I don't know what you call that, but fantastic shot. You give credit where credit's due, folks. I don't know who stops that shot, but you can't let him in without trip. I don't know without what. Because that right there was pretty crazy to see. The wraparound turned into a no-look up backward shot. It was just an excellent shot and very difficult to convert, and just the location of the shot makes me believe that he actually had control of his arm. He physically knew what he was doing and put it where he wanted to, and they were often doing that. So now they doubled up the Bulldogs. It's 8-4, and the Bulldogs are going to have to press, and they're going to have to answer here because obviously momentum now. It's only 2 goals in here in the third quarter, so you got to answer the quarter, try to match the quarter, and win the fourth. There's still time. You always start a new day anytime you want here. And now Cody has it. They've made the switch offensively to put Marone behind the goal and Cody on the wing. I'm not a coach. I don't know what benefits them more. I know we want it in Marone's hands more than they have it. And they try it there, and it turns into the Crusaders' possession as they pick the pocket of the Bulldogs from behind. Cody tries to knock it loose and can't. All the way back down into the Bulldog zone. And errant pass picked off by the Bulldogs, and that's Cody with it. This time it's Liam. And that's got Matt Garafola with the interception and the jump pass forward, and the Bulldogs pick it up. That's Marone. So they quickly change sides of the field. So Matt Garafola's interception gets it into the hands of Marone. To Petrosca, shot on goal and save by the Crusader goalie. You heard me say that a lot. Nice offense by the Bulldogs. Can't complain about anything there. From the defensive start, the interception by Garafola. He jumped the route. He took it forward. He found their weapon that really needs to really have possession of the ball a lot here in the downstretch, and that's Marone. He got it to him, and the Bulldogs got a shot on goal. So really, that is a perfect sequence of events. Great stop by the Crusader goalie. You've heard me say that he's having a heck of a night. The shot even had an intended spot like the Crusaders are doing all day. Score remains 8-4. Bulldogs need more of that. Then Williams has it. The swing, number 8 with it for the Bulldogs. That's Mayo Guerrero. Behind the goal again and scooping it up, Marone in the shade. And he flips it forward. Cody has it. This is Liam. And slow shot. Little change up. I'm not sure. He might have gotten hit. I'm not sure. Goalie comes up with it for the Crusaders, has it. Bulldogs playing the field. Whistle stops play. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to take advantage of this call. That's going to be a change of possession. Big break for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can thwart momentum here. At 8-4, you're not going to completely change it with one shot. But what you can do is rejuvenate yourself, revitalize. Give yourself a little energy. Give yourself a little juice. And they could use a little juice, and they switch up positions. Marone on the wing. Tried to catch him sleeping, flipped it to Williams all the way around. Now we go. Guerrero to Petrosca. Now back behind the goal where he started. I like him better that way. Cody to Marone. To Williams. Back to Marone. Underhand shot, top left, score! The underhand laser to the top left corner. What a spot on the shot. Marone breaks the ice in the second half for the Bulldogs. They now are on the board here in the second half. Cut into the deficit is now 3. It's 8-5. We head back to the middle of the field. It's going to be Williams in the scrum for the Bulldogs. So now they've thwarted momentum. They've gotten a little energy. Now let's see where they go with it here. Let's see if they can officially steal it. And Williams comes up with it. Having a day, let me tell you. He is definitely an intimidating factor on the field to the Crusaders today at least. And Marone has it. And he's going to press towards the goal, and he swings to Williams. Scoops it. Comes back to the near side. Flip, Marone. Turns. Behind goal. Cody in the shade. Onto the goal post he comes from behind. And he finds Petrosca, deep shot. And doesn't get by. It does! I do believe. No, he goes behind the goal. I saw the hands raised. Cody celebrated. He was behind the goal. And where did that shot? That shot was hit the outside of the net. Oh, what a shot. That means you were pretty close, and the Bulldogs just missed an opportunity. So on the replay, you saw it didn't go in. Fooled the player, which means it's going to fool me because it's shady over there. And now the Crusaders have it on offense. Bulldogs can ill afford another goal. And I say that knowing full well that the Crusaders have unbelievable accuracy with their shots. Nice physicality, and that's a sophomore right there. That's Fazaro. And forcing it out of the hands of the offensive player. There's a whistle, and the Crusaders will start. Whether it was on him or not, it's irrelevant because it stopped that offensive play from being created. Man, 2 more years. And they're going to be realigned properly next year from everything that I hear, which this is going to be a good future to this Bulldog squad. And what a season these seniors have had leading this squad. I got to be honest with you, on the field leadership. And the Crusaders have it. I have to take my sunglasses off because they are fogging up. And nice defense by the Bulldogs. That's going to be Aiden Cody on the scene.
Let's do it, Prout. Let's go.
So the Cody duo having a nice day today. A big 2 cogs in this big Bulldog wheel. Everybody getting set up here. It's going to be Crusaders possession. And they have it on the far side. We've seen about every angle now. And not only have we seen them attempt from every angle and every distance, we've seen them put them into some nice spots. So as far as shooting, they have a lot of practice, I can tell, because they are not just putting on the body of Cassidy at all. And the saves he's made haven't been easy ones. And again, from a distance, and nice save by Cassidy, net save. And he actually had a Crusader in his line of vision in the way, so nice job blocking his vision by the Crusaders, but even better job by Cassidy. And that pass is going to roll out of bounds, and the Bulldogs fail to mount an offensive possession even. Forget a shot on goal. They don't get even a chance there. So they turn it over to the Crusaders here. They're going to have to clean things up for it. 4:13 left here. And last goal scored by the Bulldogs, so any momentum, if there isn't. A nice job, nice hit there by Fazaro. To the ground he goes. And then Cody is going to get called that last piece where he finished him off. I think might have been the one. And here we go. So the Bulldogs are still here playing, folks. If you're going to play them, you're going to play 4 quarters from a long range. And the defense hadn't gotten back yet. They do it again. I think that's the 3rd time. Out of their 9 goals, I think 3 times they just beat the defense back. And I don't want to say they beat the defense back for the lack of effort. It's because they're running the field. They're playing a man on the entire field, so the defense can't get back. And the speed of the Crusaders has exploited it. I do believe at least 3 times giving wide open, essentially penalty shots. That was from a long distance and got by, high speed, good aim. Another goal, scored 4-goal deficit now back. We're back to a 4-goal deficit here with 3:52 left in the 3rd, and Williams looking for the loose ball, picked up by the Crusaders, and they have possession again. Anybody's game, folks. 4 goals is nothing. Spin move, Bulldogs playing tight D. That's Fazaro, who's had a great day here so far. And again, they get by the defender, and shot on goal saved by Cassidy. And in the hands of Fazaro. That time they had gotten by Cody. I like our defense when they're set back, at least the back 3. And they get it ahead to Marone. Quick shot to Cody. And they turn for the shot, deflected away by the Crusaders. Thwart the Bulldogs attempt. Nice job by Marone to get it to Cody. And the Crusaders end that quick as the goalie takes it all the way out to near midfield. Dangerous. But they create a numbers game here. And they're going to get a one-on-one. Bang to the goalie. Goal. And that's what they aimed for. They ran the goalie out. The Bulldogs are still running man-to-man on the whole field. For the 4th or 5th time they've given up a goal doing that. The defense can't get back on time. If they do that, they're getting outrun. And it's 1-on-none to the goal. Another goal scored, and they're down by 5. 10-5 to score with 3:03 left in the 3rd quarter play. Break in the action, a much-needed timeout. I would imagine on the Westerly side trying to come up with some kind of something new. This isn't working. And in the meantime, I'm going to update you on some Bulldog softball. So, on the 5th, Sophie Valentini hit and pitched. Wesley passed EWG. She had a big day in the pitcher circle as well as on the plate. Bulldog softball 63 Division II winners on Friday. Valentini, a sophomore, 0 earned runs on 3 hits, struck out 13, and walked 3. She has had a day. She's won Athlete of the Week. She was 2 for 4 in the batter's box. She's doubled in a run in the first inning, singles one home in the third. On the season, 88 strikeouts she has pitching in 67 innings, ERA of 1.67. She leads the team with a 394 batting average and 6 doubles out of your pitcher, out of a sophomore. Fantastic. Team is flooded with sophomores. And I'm just going to jump in. That last goal was pulled off the board. It was not a goal. I have no idea why, but I was just updated, and that's a heck of a bonus as I was giving you the news of softball. And the Bulldogs got a little bit closer, and that's definitely a good timeout. So as I finish up with the Bulldogs, that was a good game, and they headed to, after that, the Bulldogs played today on the road. They had a huge game versus Prout. They had lost to earlier in the season. Prout, that was their first loss. And the Bulldogs had lost to a 14-0 earlier in the year. And that is their most recent game. So the Bulldogs softball team is on fire at the moment. Prout is 9-2. And the Bulldogs are hosting Middletown tomorrow at Middletown at 5:30. So we're caught up with Bulldogs softball. The no senior Bulldogs are having a season. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're in the home stretch. They're one of the teams we're excited about. They're doing it with only a couple juniors, all freshmen, all sophomores. And the future is fantastic. The present's exciting. Right now on the field, we have Bulldogs Lacrosse, who, like I said, now they're only down by 4, 9-5. That was a great timeout. You can't do a better job coaching in the timeout than get a goal taken off the board. So whatever they did, do it again next timeout. The Crusaders with it, trying to get one on. Garafola gets in the way. And his physicality forces the pass. Great pass to the other side. And I got to be honest, Cody was right on him there. Tough to defend that. There's no blame. I got no blame for anyone. I got no answer. Garafola stepped right up. Great physical defense, forcing the dish. Cody was there. I got no answer for that one. Just a tough shot. Great conversion by the Crusaders. So they took away a timeout for about, 8 seconds. And the timeout is put back on the board. And we're going to have Gervasini at midfield here, folks. 10-5, 2:38 to go. Salo Jerry Field. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, Bulldog Varsity Lacrosse versus Prout EWG. Crusaders, Bulldogs trailing 10-5, 2:25 left in the third. Whistle on the field, flag down. And that's going to go against the Crusaders, so the Bulldogs will benefit from that flag and take possession. I started throwing that midfield a while ago. A little personal foul against number 1 of the Crusaders. So all sorts of reasons to be excited and to tune into all Westerly sports. Softball team doing things, going to be in the playoffs. Home stretch, tough opponents, seeding, everything matters. Every game matters. And they like the spot passing. They got it all the way to the middle. Nice job by the defense of the Bulldogs. Fazaro stepped right in on that pass, forced the incompletion. And nice job on both inside players. That would be Matt Garafola and number 11 for the Bulldogs, Zach Morin. Both stepped in and prevented the shot from the Crusaders. So they start back over. They will shoot from here. They've shown they got a little opening, and they're going to do it right here. And they're going to convert. And unless a body can get between that, it got by Cassidy from long range. That wasn't high up into any corner, really. It was pretty quick from a distance, but we've seen them on multiple occasions. Now they're kind of just shooting at will. So the Bulldogs are going to have to change the vibe a little bit on the field. As I was saying earlier, though, for all teams here, this is when every game matters. Seeding the Bulldogs volleyball. Bulldogs have won 3 in a row in sweep and fashion. Bulldogs volleyball all season long, folks. They're 8-3 right now, so they've had 11 matches. These matches are best of 5 games, first team to 3. All season long, they haven't played a 5th game. It's an anomaly. It's unheard of. It's going to happen, but hopefully that doesn't come back in a bad way. That's just a little fun fact. I'll get in more a little in depth of what they're doing between quarters and get you caught up on some volleyball because every game matters for them, and they don't have an easy road into the playoffs. They won't be backing in. They play the top 5 seeds in the division besides themselves in their last 6 games. So they're playing great volleyball right now. And we will just see what they do down the home stretch. So the Bulldogs do change possession. Down to the ground goes Jersey, pops right back up, spin move. He's got it on the move. Outruns 3 Crusaders to midfield. Howell, there's no one open at the moment with 3 guys on him. And he tries to get it across field to Williams. They can't connect. And the Crusaders have it now, and they have it at midfield this time. And they lose it for a moment. The Bulldogs are still chasing, and they cross midfield. So third quarter going to the Crusaders at the moment. 1 minute left here. And Morin has it for the Bulldogs. Having a good day on defense. Zach Morin very involved. And that's going to go against the Crusaders. So the Bulldogs have an offensive play here, had one. And they didn't get that free play off, really, the interception, but they'll maintain possession. With under a minute left in the third, 11-5, Crusaders over the Bulldogs, 49 seconds left. Some Bulldog Varsity Lacrosse. Can't get a better night this whole week. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, and we are going to be there. Baseball, softball, prime time, folks. 6 p.m. starts on some of them. Check the schedule for the exact times. That being the case, folks, we got an absolute no-quit lacrosse team on the field at the moment from long range. Tries to go to the upper deck, gets it a little bit too high. Maroon shot flies. And the Bulldogs are going to turn it over, and now the goalie will take possession for the Crusaders. I am incorrect. The Crusaders deflected it deep, and Cody will take possession for the Bulldogs. Tries to get it to Marone. He'll scoop up the errant pass. And they get it to him, and he flips to the middle. And the Crusaders force the turnover. So the Bulldogs unable to get a shot on goal. And the Crusaders cross midfield. And fighting through two Bulldog defenders, number 8 and number 9. Two starters, the senior, Michael Carrero, and Lance Williams. Whistle goes in favor of the Bulldogs. And Williams flips it up across the field to number 23, Braden Caradillo, the senior, for the Bulldogs. Dan, that's going to end. I didn't really know, I don't think, to at least fling one towards the goal, but can't hurt, I figure, but they just don't let it go. So we have 3 in the books to score. Prout, Exeter, West Greenwich, Co-op, Crusaders, 11. Westerly Bulldogs, 5. Still in it, folks. 12 minutes in lacrosse is a lot of times. The team take a break here, folks. This production has been brought to you in part by McQuaid's Ace Hardware, your local family-owned hardware store located on Franklin Street in Westerly, RI. Everything you need this spring for yard cleanup and home cleaning. Mulch, lime, fertilizer, lawnmowers, power tools, and hand tools. If they don't sell it, you don't need it. Wireless Zone, your Verizon authorized retailer located in Dunn's Corners next to Duncan. Cell phone sales and service and repair. Trade in your old phone, get up to $700 off a new phone with trade-in. Switch from current provider and get your new phone for free with trade-in. Strategia, website design and maintenance, social media management, search engine optimization, local company with local strategies to help your company stand out on the web. That is Strategia, folks. As the players huddle between quarters here, between the third and fourth quarter, I just want to highlight an award that Wesley gave out, and it's an Rhode Island Interscholastic League honor. Wesley's Jake Serra received a Distinguished Achievement Award. Wesley High Senior Jake Serra has received a Distinguished Achievement Award from the Rhode Island Interscholastic League, and I just thought that this was worth mentioning. I don't know him at all, and we don't actually follow his sports, but regardless, Serra is ranked 6th in his class with a 4.54 GPA. He's maintained high honors with distinction during his time at the school and has been an all-state performer in cross-country and indoor and outdoor track. Served as class president for 3 years, national president of the National Honor Society, chairman of the school improvement team. Additionally, he's mentored students at Dunn's Corner School, assisted with cleanup at the town beach, and volunteered at Wesley Track and Athletic Clubs. And he's gotten accommodations across the board. Everything he just said, that is just a monumental list of accomplishments for somebody that is just graduating high school. And I'm going to actually try to get the players that are taking the field now. Nina Salino was also nominated and deserving of the honor, and she is a part of the Bulldogs soccer team. So both of those student athletes, that's Jake Serra and Nina Salino, both worthy of high praise and mentioning in their endeavors going forward and their accomplishments so far. So here we go, fourth quarter of play, and the Bulldogs have it. Flip to Petraka. Behind the goal, Cody. See if the Bulldogs can cut in early. Just 12 minutes left in this one. Shot from long range goes high. Williams decided to take a shot at it from the distance, and it was deflected. Bulldogs will maintain possession. And Cody with it. to the near side. Petrosky, he's going to shoot. And it's a beautiful save, lower left corner. Nice team. Nice shot attempt by Petrosky. Beautiful save by the Crusaders goalie. And he has had a day, folks. And nice defense by the Bulldogs. Pass is intercepted all the way up the length of the field. And the Crusaders follow suit, deflecting it and picking it up off the ground. So Bulldogs are able to capitalize on the defense here. And they're not going to outnumber the Bulldogs on this one, but they are running back the defense. They'll get there this time ahead of the play, but they're going to run and shoot and score. The bouncer to the low left pocket. They go to the turf. The grass. One of the few schools, yes, we are playing on grass still. And the bounce off the dirt, very unpredictable. You have no idea really where it's going to go. Surfaces are much more predictable on the road when they're playing on artificial turf, which they mainly play on across the state of Rhode Island. And now the Bulldogs will get back to the middle of the field. And that's a quick notch on the belt for the Crusaders. They're starting to make things difficult here. And I only have one more team to update you on, and that's the volleyball squad, which I pretty much have. So, midfield again, we'll start. Williams, fight for this ball as their sticks are stuck together. And he comes out, and they're going to have to do that over. And that is the definition of a scrum. The sticks are together, and the Bulldogs will get possession. It did appear as though Williams had won the face-off. And he will flip it to Petrosky, who just put a nice shot on goal last time. You got to credit the goalie for the Crusaders. And that, and I haven't said his name all night, but that's Matthew Deedy. And he is only a sophomore. So, speaking of sophomores, like we have in Fazaro, they have in Matthew Deedy, a sophomore goalie, who's got 2 more years with them, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with as he grows. From behind, Bulldogs defense is unable to get it out of the hands of Jake Cox of the Crusaders. As they're off, as he tries to scoop it up off the ground, Williams not letting him near it. And in comes Fazaro. And whenever the ball's loose, it seems like I'm saying Williams and I'm saying Fazaro and I'm saying Gervasini. Defense is back for the Bulldogs. And they're going to shoot from long range, and net save for the Bulldogs. And Gervasini with it, midfield, heading to midfield. And spin move, nice move, avoids all contact, outruns 3 players. Being pursued on defense, takes a glance and notices and flips it forward. Marone has it, he's doing a good shot and loses it. On his way through, would have got a shot on goal there, a big chance for the Bulldogs. And he lost it, frustration setting in. Ooh, that stick got up a little high. And do we have a flag somewhere, I'd imagine. And there is frustration and a half. And the ball is loose. Bulldogs grab it, and there is no flags down. Yes, there is. There had to be, clearly. A little bit too excessive, but that definitely happens. Unfortunate missed opportunity by the Bulldogs offensively, and as time ticks away here, frustration sets in a little bit as the gap seems larger is larger as every minute ticks away in this one. So as the players reset here, the Crusaders are going to have it with a chance to put another one on the board. They're right in Bulldogs territory here, and they have put it up anywhere they wanted to. They haven't converted. There's been a lot of shots on goal. Cassie hasn't had a bad day by any means, but they know where they're throwing it, and they do it with accuracy. Bulldog defense has not had a bad day at all either. Morin and Garofolo doing a nice job physically, sometimes being pulled up and just the defense being unable to get back because of the full field press. And I think the concept for the Crusaders was to pull the defense out and then just outrun the middle. And they did it a few times. And from a distance, pump fake. But you can't say one thing really killed them because they've had a lot of different attacks. And that's going to be another one on the belt. And it's one of their other attacks. That was a mid-ranger. They've gone from deep. They've gone from inside. And that was about mid-range. Top left corner. Again, not an easy shot to save, as you see. They don't just fire it at them or anywhere. They're putting it in places. Goldie is only a sophomore here for the Bulldogs. So he can't get down on himself whatsoever. He's going to be around 2 more years. So the Bulldogs also, they're in good shape moving forward. Moving forward this year, they're going to have Brandon Towdy, the senior captain, back, who's out at the moment. And midfield once again, 9:14 to go here in the 4th quarter of play as the Crusaders are starting to pull away from the Bulldogs a little bit. And Williams wins the face-off for the Bulldogs. He's won a bunch tonight, folks. He's made his presence felt, and I mean that in the literal fashion as well. And like I said, number 13 for the Bulldog, what a scrappy sophomore. He's good with the stick, and he'll hit. He jumps in on passing and shooting lanes. Doesn't come off the field, so he's got great lungs. And you got 2 more years with him. You got 2 more years with your goalie. A lot of returning players. You got 2 more years with Garofolo on defense. You got another year with Moore, and things look good for this lacrosse team. They really do. So there's a lot of excitement. I mean, it may not be the playoff stretch for this squad at this exact moment in time, but if you're following this team and you're going to be around next year, you should be excited, most definitely. And the turnaround jump shot by Marone doesn't quite do it, and it's going to be run out of bounds. Then I believe it went to the left. The Bulldog, went off the goalie to the left. Bulldogs will maintain possession. So the Bulldogs offense will get another chance here with 8.5 to go. If you're just tuning in, it's the fourth quarter here, South Jerry Field, Bulldog Live Varsity Lacrosse action. Prout, Exeter West Greenwich Crusaders came in today with a 4-3 record, playoff spot in their eyesight, obviously seeding, and these games, victory, are necessities for them at this point. These games are huge down the stretch, and with a 4-3 record, they're probably right on that bubble, at least playoff, or whether it's home or not, all sorts of different things for these teams at this time. So Prout coming in and doing really what they need to do. Bulldogs are going to need a big comeback here at this point. But the Bulldogs didn't come out here without a good effort, let me tell you. And lacrosse happens fast. With Marone on offense, I've seen them score 3 goals in a minute. I've seen 3 goals in a minute tonight. And if you heard me say that, you've seen it too. So enough of the future. We'll talk about the now. And the turnaround goes off the goalie, nice job, and out of bounds. Crusaders are going to maintain possession from behind the goal. And coming out of the shade, the jump past fake as he wraps around, still with it, being bounced out a little bit by Morin. Nice job he's had tonight. Like I said, no one really getting inside of him. And this guy's pass to the inside. And it looks like number, I'll tell you on the replay, I couldn't get his number because the colors are fantastic. And number 9 on the score, that's Seth Hernandez. And starter for the Crusaders as another one, and it was a wraparound. And there's going to be a substitution on the field. It looked like one of the Bulldogs defenders, looked like Garofalo, was limping on that play. And it looked like the Crusaders were on the right spot at the right time to capitalize as he is hopping off the field. So they found the pass at the exact time where they could create some space from a little bit of an injured, hobbled player, and they utilized it. So offensively, they're a constant pressure team, this Crusader team. And just to think that they're fighting to stay over 500. So that shows the quality of lacrosse in this division. And the shot is picked off by the Crusaders. Another offensive attempt by the Bulldogs by the wayside. And they're going to they are trying to scoop up the loose ball here. There's 3 Bulldogs and Jefferson with it. Sure-handed senior has it. And he gets it ahead. Petrashka to the inside to Marone. Nice pass shot. Nice save by sophomore Didi of the Crusaders. Bulldogs have put some shots that against another team, folks, they would have well more than 5, I have to be honest. Halfway through the fourth, we're approaching 6 minutes. Fast break, shot on goal, and he doesn't get it. His speed, momentum was a little bit too much for him. He actually ran himself out of space, fortunately for the Bulldogs, but they have another shot at it. Their pass goes loose. And number 19, Jefferson for the Bulldogs, scoops it up. Again, as I said, he was sure-handed. Gets it ahead quickly. Cody with it, turns. He's got Petrashka, and he had Marone. And they had a 3-on-3 situation. They let the rest of the field catch up. All right, they're not in a hurry at the moment here, so they'll reset. And right here, Marone with a jump shot to the low left and a kick save from the Crusaders. So the Bulldogs will maintain their possession here. And they get it to Petrashka. Back behind the goal to Cody. And we're wrapping it around here, ring around the rosy. Got to put some shots on Golsey. Down by 9 goals here. Petrashka behind to Cody. Flips it back to the top. Number 14 of the Bulldogs with it. That's Noah Manfredi, a freshman. Nice to see the new guys on the field. Getting a little time on the grass here. And he has a nice pass over to Petrashka. And behind the goal is Cody. To Marone. Steps up. And Williams finally puts a shot on goal. And a nice one. He does the bouncer. And it's loose. And they do come up with a nice save again. And there's a whistle, stoppage of play. And it is going to go by the in favor of the. I don't know where it's going to go yet. See, the mass substitution, not mass, but a couple players. There was one last play, and there's two more coming out. So new names and new players getting a little bit of time as the time trickles down on this one, folks. But it may be trickling down for the day for us, folks, here at Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. But let me tell you, we're just getting started with our playoff push. And they are running. That's the Crusaders trying to add to an already enough lead. So as our push moves forward, folks, if you've heard, Bulldog Baseball is in town tomorrow, and they have hit the field with a vengeance every time all season long. 13-0 in the division, 14-1 overall. Similori Field is the place to be tomorrow night. If you can't be there, folks, be right here with us. We're going to bring it to you, Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, 6 p.m. versus their local rival, Charahoe Chargers. It doesn't get bigger or better or more important than that. The Chargers fighting for a playoff spot in their own right, and the Bulldogs fighting for that first spot in the division. So everything at stake for the Bulldogs. That being said, 6 p.m. tomorrow night, tune in. And we got a lot of physical play, and the crowd's into it in front of me. So I'm going to get back on the field here. Quick whistle, and no penalties called. Players hitting the grass. Bulldogs trying to catch an open net, trying to catch him sleep. The goalie turns, and they are unable to capitalize. Nice save as he just turned around and got settled. Nice shot to the low left. And the Bulldogs frustrated because Marone, because that was a nice shot. Huge hit by the sophomore. That's the hit of the year by Fazaro. And that one gets whistled, but so I can't credit that, I don't think, legally, technically. But earlier in the game, I gave him the hit of the year, the sophomore already. So he outdid his hit there, and he needs to suit up in the spring, man, in the fall. So he's going to hit the sidelines for a little break. But that was a nice hit. And the Crusaders have it. And we are at the 3.5-minute mark. And they are not going to press it, doesn't look like. As you can see with Jack Marone and the players there, good sportsmanship is on the field. It's been a physical game both ways. There's not a lot of talking. There's not a lot of taunting. This is just a physical game. It's a physical team. Two physical teams playing. So it's great to see, really, to be honest with you. And as you see with Marone conversing with the goalie, and that's what this is all about, and that's what we bring you. We bring you high school sports where they leave their hearts on the field, folks, and then they can talk to each other after, you know what I mean? There's nothing better to see than that. Sportsmanship and pressure and everything. We brought it all to you. And another nice offensive possession by the Crusaders. There's a stoppage in play here. Not sure what is the stoppage. It's going to be Crusaders' possession when they do start back up. And they have it behind the goal in the shade as the shade creeps in front of the goal. Kind of comes in funny like it does at Fenway. And number 9 with it as he flips to the wing and coming around the corner. He's like this all day long. Quick he is. And nice job by Cassidy. Deflection. And they scoop it back up. So another possession for the Crusaders. Under 3 now. And a long distance shot saved by Cassidy. And that would have gone. That was between the pipes. Big hit to the face. That's got to be illegal. And there's the flag. And you know what? That right there just shuts me up about the good sportsmanship. He went straight to the face for that one. You see the difference in what Fazaro did. And he lowered his shoulder to shoulder on his hit. Completely different. And there's another flag down. There's problems on the field with a couple of these Crusaders players. And I do believe one may be getting, and the coach is coming out for an explanation. One's getting taken off the field one way or the other. There's a flag, another flag being thrown on the far side against the Crusaders coach. So as a Crusader ejected for that hit, that was head-to-head contact on Aiden Cody, who's a big dude. So he took it like a man, popped back up. Not legal, not funny, not part of the game. We don't play head-to-head in the fall in football. We don't play it in the spring. And you don't see it out of the Bulldogs. You just saw honestly, it might have gotten flagged, but you saw a forearm hit out of Fazzaro's shoulders, beneath the shoulders, and that even got flagged. So to go upper deck with it, which was not only shoulders, head, and stick versus the head of Cody, I'm going to shut my mouth before I say good sportsmanship and everything. That one drew 4 flags and an ejection about 20 seconds later. So sometimes my words have consequences. Dun, dun, dun. And we're going to get ready here, folks, for the last 2:25. We're just wrapping up at Salad Jerry Field, and I heard the words timeout from the officials. They're going to go to a timeout with both teams, try to cool things down here from Salad Jerry Field, as both teams got a little bit the Crusaders a little bit wound up. That the Bulldogs didn't quit in this game and have fought from the start and are fighting to the finish. And maybe they weren't expecting that out of the team, but that's what we bring you. That's what Westerly sports are all about, start to finish play. All heart on the field, and that's what the Bulldogs have given us today. So, moving forward, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back as the teams break their timeout. And we are back, folks. Sal Jerry Field wrapping up this one here on a Tuesday night. It's beautiful out tonight, and reports are the radar clear all week long. I probably shouldn't have just said that. I did, but we're going to be bringing you all sorts of action all week long, and it all starts tomorrow. It starts again tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Similori Field, undefeated in the league. The Bulldog baseball squad, man, do they have numbers between Palms Jr. and Tenuta and the freshman pool on the hill. They are a terror. And the shot by Marone in front of us that goes off the goalie and our bounds. Bulldogs will maintain possession. So we're going to take it to Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, to Similori Field for some Bulldog baseball action. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., folks, versus local rival Charahoe. They just beat Charahoe yesterday 3-0 on the back of a complete game, 106-pitch performance by sophomore Jack Tenuta, who I've spoken of earlier, and he's got 3 complete games now. He's gone 96 pitches, 120 and 106 in those complete games. I don't know why I didn't know that, but he has, just because it's so impressive as a sophomore. And I'm excited about watching them tomorrow night. And then we're going to inside, nice pass, 23. The jump shot, even that, is stoned by the Crusader goalie. Didi, man, having a day. The jump shot from the inside from the Bulldogs can't penetrate. Minute left to go with this one. Then we're going to take a day off, and we're going to head back to Similori Field and right back at it to some more hardball, folks, and watch this Bulldog team again. And to end the week, some Saturday prime time varsity softball. Trust me, they've earned it. They've been working hard when we've been away. They're working hard on not only a playoff spot, which it looks like they're probably going to get without any seniors and only a couple juniors, folks. I have to say that caveat, because they're doing it young, folks, in the future. This Westerly sports system in the future, man, and they still have excitement in the present. But they're going to be in the playoffs. They're playing for seeding, and Saturday night prime time fast pitch softball well. Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. So the slate this week is incredible, and it just gets more exciting as the season goes on. Every game matters more, and more electricity. I even get more excited if you thought that was possible. 15 seconds to go in this one, folks, and then I'm going to be quick and shut up. You have heard enough out of me. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We have Lisa upstairs behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We just finished up with some Bulldogs lacrosse. Like I said, tomorrow, Similori Field, folks, 6 p.m. Tune in. Bulldogs baseball, undefeated, folks, 14-1 overall. Tune in, 6 p.m. Be there.
Unless you want to have
Last year, I had to wear masks.